Yo, fuck all that shit that they put out in front of us. Let's talk about some real shit. Darkroadout. Let's talk about it. Come on. Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Roy Rob, and you're now listening to the Darkroadout podcast. We in here, man. And you know, today, man, we got she knows, you know what I'm saying? She's one of the hosts on here, man. Got my homegirl Tammy in the building. Say what up, Tammy.
What up, people? How you doing today?
What I'm saying, gotta give Tammy the applause, man. I'm about to give her another applause, man, because that shit was weak as fuck. Word, man. We in here. It was good, Tam, man. How was the holidays and shit? You haven't been on here in a minute.
Oh, yeah, it's been a minute. You know, been busy, working. Spent time with Dad, the insane parent that I have.
Right.
So, yeah, everything's all good. I'm alive, so yeah, I'm good.
That's what's up, man. By the grace of God, man. Thank God, man. We all alive, we breathing. You know, we taking care of family. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters, right? But today I wanted to talk about what happened in your part of town, man. For real, because I feel like that's some sick shit, some real shit and sad shit, man. For real. And to see them little girls go out like that, man, that shit broke my heart, man. For real. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about gun violence, man. Talking about gun violence, gun awareness, man. Put them guns up, lock them shits up, man. For real. I mean, stop letting the youngins touch these shits, man, because they don't know any better, man. For real. So these little girls, how old were these little girls?
I think it was a little girl and a little boy. And I think they couldn't have been no more than maybe 10, 11, 12, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, I want to say that.
Yeah.
You know, that shit is sad, man. Like, when I seen that video, that shit was like, damn. Then it's like, then when that shit happened, when the shit went off twice, in my head, I'm like, yo, why would you pick it up again? Like, why would you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna tell you how I reacted to it, because it was really weird, because it was something my dad had posted on Facebook, and I was like, oh, no, Dad's always posting weird stuff, so I'm trying to see what weird thing he's been posting today. So when I seen it, I'm like, oh my god. And because at first, me being who I am, and me not being around guns as anybody else, I'm thinking, oh no, that's not a gun. I'm thinking it was a hairdryer.
Right.
Cause, yeah, I'm thinking it's a hairdryer, and then when I saw it go off, and I'm like, oh my god, it was a gun, for real. And then, cause I don't know what happened, but when the gun went off, it shot, I think, the boy's cousin, and then the girl dropped the gun, and I hear people in the background was like, what's that? And then, I don't know if it was an accident or she did it on purpose, but I saw the little girl seem like, it looked like she shot herself, too. And I'm like, oh my god, did she just kill herself too? And I'm looking at this, and then I'm like, I had to go back and watch it several times to...
I did too. I had to go back several times to look at it, because I couldn't understand that shit.
What was going on in the video. And then, like, there were so many people. My thing was, there is a house full of people. When I say there's a house full of people, it sounds like it was a party going on.
Right.
And these two children are in the bathroom playing with a loaded gun.
Right. No, nobody's seen him take the gun, or nobody's seen him, you know what I mean? Like, go in the bathroom together. Like, I don't understand that part.
So that was the most disturbing thing to me. And then as they're trying to get into the bathroom to see what was going on, because when I guess when they finally realized there was something going on, she heard
Mhm.
pop pop.
Right.
So I'm figuring, okay, people are starting to try to rush into the bathroom, but I think one guy pushed the door open and he saw, I guess, the little boy, but didn't see the little girl behind the door. And then a woman pushes the door open and she starts crying out. I'm like, okay, is anybody calling an ambulance? Is anybody
Doing anything to, you know what I'm saying? Like to get, I mean, to
right?
get them.
Because no one's trying to push this door open to get in here to see what to try to save these children,
Right.
to assess the injuries that these children have.
But you know what I got from that video though? My reaction to that video was like, that gun was a modified gun. I felt like that was a modified gun because that with a hair trigger. You see what I'm saying? Like, cause there's no way. You know what I'm saying? They play with this shit. You could see it. Like she barely pulled that shit. She barely pulled the trigger. Then when it dropped on the third time, when that shit dropped and it hit her again, like bro. You know what I'm saying? The shit dropped and it hit her. So that's, you know what I mean, that sounds like a head trigger, bro.
I'm more so like you. 'Cause like I said in the beginning, I thought, myself, I've never really been around guns. I know what guns look like. I know what people do with guns. But I've never really been around guns. In my lifetime, I maybe say I can handled a gun maybe 3 times in my lifetime. One time, my dad was teaching me how to protect myself, protect the house. If something was to happen, someone breaks in, he showed us how to use the gun, to get to the gun and use it to. But other than that, we had no business touching it.
Right.
And then, like me being in the streets at a young age, me hanging out with older people, and being around people I wasn't supposed to be around, who had guns, came in past with people who played with guns. So yeah, those were the only times that I've interacted with people with guns.
Yeah, man, but that shit ain't cool, man. Like, I feel like, yo, if you got youngins in a crib, if you got youngins, little teenagers, whatever, you know what I'm saying, like, lock that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Don't have it so accessible for them. You know what I mean?
Not just teenagers, even small children.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Small children, teenagers, you know what I'm saying? Kids, period. Because they're going to go through shit. And they're going to fuck around with shit that they don't know about. And that's how accidents happen. And accidents and tragedies and motherfuckers is crying at funerals and all types of shit. Like, all you got to do is lock that shit up, man. Keep that shit away. We need to keep that shit away from our youth, period. You know? But that's another topic, man.
Because these days, they have no fear. It's like, these children have no fear, so, and then they don't use fists anymore, so first thing they're doing is pulling a pistol.
Oh yeah. Oh hell
yeah. My thing is, limit the access that these children have to them. And right after that shooting, there was, I think, a citywide gun lock distribution. I think they were giving away maybe 67,000 gun locks.
They was doing what?
The city of St. Louis was giving away gun locks for people who want to lock up their guns.
Oh, St. Louis was doing that in your city?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, not my city, but...
But you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's your city, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Man, I am not from St. Louis. I keep telling you, that's from across the water.
That's your city, fam. I ain't trying to hear that shit, fam. That's your city. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But yeah.
That's like New York and Jersey.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. But yeah, man. Honestly, I mean, they need that shit, man. For real. Lock them shits up, man. Cause innocent kids getting killed for no reason, man.
Most
You know.
definitely. And as like every day I get up on my way to work, I'm listening to the radio, listening to the
Mhm.
local news. Every time when it be like, oh, the local news, you hear about 3 or 4 shootings overnight that happened in St. Louis. I'm like, oh my god.
Man. Them niggas ain't
Like,
playing out here, man.
yeah, and I was
Them
like,
niggas is not playing out here.
and as this summer weather hits,
That's all day.
it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse because I don't know what it does, but the sun seems to fry people's brains. So yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
You have more shootings than you really need.
Yeah. And them kids out there, they don't give a fuck. They don't think they get a hand on a gun, bro. And mind you, when they shooting, they don't even see where they shooting at. And that's the embarrassing part of this shit, bro. Like, damn, bro. Like, yeah, get your aim up, bro. Like, that motherfuckers just shooting random people that's in the streets and all that shit. Like, me growing up, bro, like, you got to get your shit right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Different time, different era, man. But they definitely gotta stop the violence, man, and put the guns down, man, and lock them joints up for the babies, yo, for real. I mean, the babies, they innocent, they don't know shit. You know what I mean?
Right. I need my little cousins to live. I need my grandchildren to live. I do not need to go to a child's funeral that has died from gun violence.
Right.
It's already hard enough to lose a child in any case. And just to know that you lost a child to senseless gun violence really is hard. To
But could you imagine losing your kids, bro, in the freaking bathroom, bro? Could you imagine how that shit is, bro? You trying to get in that bathroom and you see both your kids on the floor, like, that's just wild, boy.
Yeah, it's crazy because
that shit'll fuck you up, man.
I'm like, me just seeing them like take my grandchild off of her life support was enough for me, and just to hear that children shooting themselves in a bathroom, man, my heart just hurts so bad, cause
yeah, man,
it's crazy. I watched my grandchild take her last breath, and that was during a doctor-controlled environment.
Mm-hmm.
So for someone to lose a child just through senseless
gun violence. Like, I mean, like, why did you have to play around with that shit? Like, for TikTok and for video rights and all that dumb shit. Like, I mean, like, come on, bro.
And they're just sitting there in this bathroom playing with this gun, and then like it's a house full of people, so no one responsible saying, "Oh, we're having a party today. We know we're gonna have kids here. Let me stash this somewhere where the children can't get to it."
Right.
Nobody's thinking
like let's put these up. Let's put locks on these shits. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No one has a gun safe in this house. Nowhere.
But you know,
you can shove it up in like the old days.
But you know what? That's something that they're gonna have to live with for the rest of their life, though, man. They gonna always remember that shit. They gonna forever remember that shit, man. For real.
Forever.
Yeah. This shit is crazy, man. You know, and that's why I ask everybody out there, man.
Shoulda put it up.
Yeah, that's what they gonna think about. I shoulda put it up. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know. But that's why I do this podcast, Darkroadout, man, and put this message out there, man. Guys, be smart with these burners. Be smart with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying to not protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just be smart. Just be smart about it. Think about your loved ones that's around you. You know what I mean? You in your mind you can think like, oh, I'm putting it underneath my bed, but your little bro just seen you toss it underneath the bed. You see what I'm saying? And you thinking like, oh, nobody seen you, but he saw you. And it only take a split second for him to go lift that mattress up, grab that gun, and go fuck with it. You know, all it takes is a second. For real, all it takes is a second, man, for some crazy shit to happen, bro.
Exactly. And if you're really careless with it, and you're like waving around, playing with it, in the sight of them, they're gonna figure, oh, I can play with it too.
Yeah. You don't know how to handle a gun. The shit is not. You don't know how to handle the safety. You know what I mean? You don't know how to handle it properly, and your finger hit the trigger. Boom.
Some people and some people are so careless. So they'll actually sit there and have the little one playing with it.
Yeah.
So I also heard a case.
I know some motherfuckers is like that.
I've also heard a case where a man taught his 4-year-old how to use guns. So when the police
that's too young, man.
The 4-year-old shot the officer.
Yeah, that's too. That's in the Midwest.
I don't know if it was in the Midwest. It was on the local radio, and I think they were like giving news about it.
Okay.
I forgot where it was, but the man had taught his 4-year-old how to use the gun, and he taught him how to shoot it and shoot at the police. I'm like, are you serious?
Oh wow.
I'm like, this.
And they ain't shoot this motherfucker? Shit. Cause you know damn well if he was black, man, they would have bodied that little nigga, 4-year-old or not. Shot down, nigga.
Exactly, but I think, I think he was black, and I think due to the fact that they saw it, they actually did look in the car first and saw that it was a child in the car. They didn't open fire.
Oh wow. That's one lucky young boy, man. Word.
Yeah, that was by the grace of God.
By the grace of God, God was watching that kid.
Because the dad was being stupid, and the dad told him to shoot the police.
Wow. That's crazy, man. But yo, man, the moral of the story, y'all out there, don't play with guns. That's it. That's all I gotta say about this shit before I wrap up. Like, don't play with guns, man, because if you don't know how to work with that shit properly, you don't know how to carry it, don't know how to, that shit could go left. You don't know how, if it's loaded or not, if it's one in the chamber, you don't know. If you don't know, it might have a hairline trigger. You push that shit, boom. You just took a life right there without you even knowing, just by accident, 1 second. So don't play with guns, y'all, if y'all know what y'all doing, man. It's always good to protect yourself. I'm not going to say not to protect yourself and not to get educated on guns. Just make sure you get educated first before you fuck with a gun.
Have the proper training.
That's all. Word. Have the proper training, get educated on it. Know what you're doing before you handle a gun, man. That's all, man. You know, because this is serious business, man. But, yo, Tammy, man, before we sign off, man, you want to add something onto the joint?
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, there are plenty of classes that to take to. They have the conceal and carry laws. So you can go get firearms training.
Yep, sure can.
You need firearms training. They will teach you how to load a gun, how to unload a gun, how to clean it, how to put
put it back together.
Lock on it so your children won't get a hold of it, and if they do, it will have a safety lock on it to where your children or grandchildren cannot get hold to it. I deeply.
Word, man. Right. For real, man. And
listen.
and I approve that shit for real, for real. I back that same message, man, for real. Get trained, you know what I'm saying? Protect you, your family. Get trained, get knowledgeable, bro. And, you know, go about it the right way, man. Safety first, y'all. You know what I mean? Put the guns down, man. For real. But, it's your boy, Rob. I got my homegirl, Tammy, in the building. This is the Darkroadout podcast. Stay tuned for more episodes. One.